Good late Sunday evening, everybody. I am certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this November 10th of 2019. The bottom line is hopefully everybody got a chance to enjoy this nice Sunday with temperatures so mild outside, because we are going to completely flip the script as we go into your Veterans Day. But we will eventually improve as we go throughout the course of the week ahead. Let's start with a look at our time-lapse outside of Seneca, Missouri, overlooking Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. To start the day, couldn't have asked for a better start. Mostly sunny skies from sunrise up until about lunchtime. Then we saw the cloud cover begin to build throughout the course of the afternoon. And as we approach sunset, we have mostly cloudy skies working in with our next system ready to bring rain chances back into the fold to take us through the overnight. So it's mostly cloudy at last check at 7th and range line at 10:36 on this Sunday night. However, we are staying quiet for the time being. Look at the numbers for today, though. Normally, we should be starting at 40 degrees for an average low and then topping out around 62. That was not the case today. 50 degrees to start and a high of 73. Believe it or not, that is not a record breaker. The official record remains 79 degrees set back in 1949. Well, it's also hard to believe that this time last year, we actually started out cold with a low of 14 degrees. That was certainly a cold start to November 10th last year. At Joplin Regional Airport, we were checking in at 57 degrees with the south breeze at 7. Pressure is rising, but we will begin to see our weather take a downward turn with the humidity climbing at 83%. Look at the afternoon temperatures all across the board. Even before the brunt of the cold front began to work on through, we had upper 60s to lower 70s for afternoon highs. It's remarkable that we could still get those kinds of numbers in the early to middle part of November, but the main story now continues to be the colder air slowly but surely sinking southward. Where you had the north breeze in play at 10:37, we're seeing lower to middle 50s, but just ahead of the front and south of it, we are still trying to find some spots in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. And I'll tell you what, once we hit the midnight hour, that is the warmest we'll be as we go into your Monday, because, excuse me, as more colder air rolls in, we'll do nothing but drop throughout the rest of the day ahead. Midnight temperatures around 53, then we drop into the middle to upper 30s by 6 a.m. for a good portion of the area, but then temperatures will continue to fall, so what will eventually start as rain chances to get your Monday morning started will inevitably turn into a mix of freezing rain, sleet, and eventually some light snow showers as we get into your Monday afternoon. For a good while, for your Sunday, we've been seeing the Skywatch Storm Tracker radar network stay dry, but now we're beginning to see some showers popping up in southeastern Kansas. They're very light in nature, and they don't look very impressive, but those showers, again, are just beginning to develop underneath mostly cloudy skies that will take us through the rest of the night. The bulk of the moisture that resulted in precip reaching the ground has been staying to the north so far, up in the Dakotas, Nebraska, Iowa, and over the Great Lakes. But inevitably, that setup will be changing, and we'll get some moisture to head our way down to the ground as our cold front continues to sink south, and a few more upper-level dynamics come into play, namely this upper-level wave that will be working out of Canada as we go throughout the overnight and into your Monday, and plus a little bit of energy from this cutoff low sitting over the Baja Peninsula just south of the California border. All of those features will come into play to increase our rain chances as we go throughout the course of the night. Fortunately, we're not looking at anything too terribly heavy. We'll just say light rain to light scattered showers throughout the course of the overnight and up until about the morning drive begins at 6 a.m. Once we get into the morning drive, we'll have to keep an eye on temperatures, especially in our northern counties. As they start to drop to the freezing mark or below freezing, we will see some freezing rain try to mix in with the liquid rain that will continue to push on through. But then as we get deeper into Monday morning, we will have everything on the board, pretty much. Snow in our northern counties, the bulk of the area seeing a mix of at least rain, freezing rain, and sleet, and then any mainly rain chances shifting farther to the south of I-44. Then as it certainly gets cold enough by noon and going into the afternoon, whatever's left over will be just scattered light snow showers to take us through the rest of the afternoon on your Monday. Definitely plan on a much colder day. 37 degrees at 7 a.m., 29 by noon. We'll continue to drop to about the 28 degree mark and hold in the upper 20s as we get into your Monday afternoon. But also keep an eye on that north breeze. So on top of all the rain and the precip chances we'll have to deal with, a north breeze at 15 to 25, a gust pushing to 30, if not 35 at times, means temperatures in the morning, while the thermometer says we're in the 30s, it'll feel like we're in the mid-20s to start your Monday morning out, and then temperatures will continue to feel like we're turning colder. With that breeze, it'll feel like we're in the mid-teens to get us into your Monday afternoon, and certainly going into the single digits in terms of what it'll feel like as we go into your Tuesday. Let's break down what to expect in terms of amounts. Rain amounts, we're keeping them on the light side, generally around the 1/4 of an inch. Some spots could see almost a 1/2 an inch worth of rain, but nothing too serious to lead to any flooding concerns. Now, in terms of the frozen precip, any freezing rain or sleet accumulations will be just a minor delay, staying under 1/10 of an inch. It's going to be mainly accumulating on the grassy and elevated surfaces. The same applies to any snow accumulations. Grassy and elevated surfaces will be the most likely areas to see accumulation, anywhere from a dusting to about a 1/4 of an inch, but a few spots could see about a 1/2 an inch. Thankfully, though, with the way that temperatures, the soil and the road temperatures were warm today, I don't think we'll have any big problems during the day in terms of the rain and snow chances to come impacting the roads. But if roads are still wet by the time we go into Monday evening and Tuesday morning, that could present some slick spots. So we'll keep an eye on that as we go throughout your Monday. But we definitely will have a quieter, drier Tuesday lineup for us with mostly sunny skies and a high of 32. We'll have to get past another cold start Wednesday morning, then we're back into the upper 40s. Middle to upper 40s Wednesday and Thursday, and finally back into the lower 50s as we get next weekend underway. And sticking with Doug's pattern, we'll have our next storm system roll in with some rain chances on Sunday. Have a good night. Have a great Veterans Day.